The Senate Intelligence Committee, headed by Mark Warner of Virginia and Richard Burr of North Carolina, reports that it has hit a wall, their words, in their probe of the Dossier, the phony document that has been the basis for their going after Trump on this phony charge of collusion with Russia. And the wall is a man-made wall. It's a stone wall built by the authors of the Dossier. Fusion GPS has refused to offer documents that would indicate who paid for the dossier and how it was commissioned and what its sources were. And Christopher Steele, the author or amasser of the dossier, won't appear before the committee to answer questions, and since he's a British subject, they can't make him. So this document remains totally fictitious, ridiculous claims. Read our book, Rogue Spooks, to understand how absurd it is. And this document is fundamental, integral, basic to the entire controversy that has monopolized this country for a year about the supposed collusion between Trump aides and the Russians. And we can't penetrate that. Now we have to. We're about to. The Mueller has taken over the probe of the dossier from the FBI, and we can hope that there'll be some progress made on this. The issue of whether Russia intervened or not, in my judgment, is far less important than whether the FBI and the CIA collaborated with opponents of Trump and operatives of the Democratic Party to create a dossier and publicize it to frame Donald Trump and accuse him of stuff that he didn't do. Sally Yates, one of the lawyers who Trump fired from the Justice Department, recently made a statement in an interview implying that Mueller may not be able to find grounds for impeachment or for criminal offenses. And he won't, because there isn't any. His strategy right now is to squeeze poor Paul Manafort and go after him for everything he's ever done in his life, including stuff having nothing to do with Donald Trump, years before he even met Trump. And the hope is that if they make life miserable enough for Manafort by raiding his house in a pre-dawn search and probably arresting him, a person predicts before Thanksgiving for his family and all that stuff, if Manafort says, I have nothing to say, there is no collaboration, I haven't seen any, I have no evidence of any, none happened. And if Manafort continues to tell the truth and stands up to that pressure, there's really no place that this investigation can go, except where it needs to go, which is to double back upon itself and find out who set us on this wild goose chase that took our country by storm right after the election, and in which Hillary still believes. Today's Lunch Alert is sponsored by Gundry. There are 3 foods that many people think are healthy, but that many scientists think cause sluggishness and fatigue. So if you're feeling that, don't stop watching this video and go to bed. Instead, stay on to the end and click on the video. It'll tell you about the process behind this conclusion, what the foods are, and how you can rebuild your energy. Thanks for watching.